everyone, my name is Annisa Aulia Azzahra. My name is 19622011110. I am student of ITB Ahmad Dahlan, Ciputat. This is video for second evaluation English course. In this video, I will tell you about story. But before I start it, I want to inform you that I use past tense material in telling story. The past tense is a grammatical tense whose function is to place an action or situation in the past. Example of verbs in the past tense include the English verbs sang, went, and watched. Most languages have a past tense, with some having several types in order to indicate how far back the action took place. Some languages have a compound past tense which use auxiliary verbs as well as an imperfect tense which express continuous or repetitive event or action. Some languages inflect the verb which change the ending to indicate the past tense, while non-inflected language may use other words, such as yesterday or last week, to indicate that something took place in the past. The past indefinite tense, also known as simple past tense, is used to indicate a finished or complete action or task that occurred or happened at a specific point in time in the past. A specific time can be diverse and can cover a long period of time, but it cannot be undetermined. The past indefinite tense, also known as simple past tense, is used to indicate a finished or complete action or task that occurred or happened at a specific point in the time in the past. A specific time can be diverse and can cover a long period of time, but it cannot be undeterminable. The simple past is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. The simple past tense shows that you are talking about something that has already happened, unlike the past continuous tense, which is used to talk about past events that happened over a period of time. The simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished. You can also use the simple past to talk about a past state of being, such as the way someone felt about something. This is often expressed with the simple past tense of verb to be and an adjective, noun, or prepositional phrase. Examples of the types of past tense. The past tense is categorized further depending on whether the action was in progress or has been complete. The four past tense are simple past tense. Example, I went to work. The simple past tense is used to describe a complete activity that started in the past and ended in the past. Second, past progressive tense. Example, I was going to work. We were painting the door when a bird struck the window. The past progressive tense is used to describe an ongoing activity in the past. Often, it is used to set the scene for another action. Third, past perfect tense. Example, I had gone to work. Robert had eaten the pie before we got home. The past perfect tense is used to emphasize. Third, past perfect tense. Example, I had gone to work. Robert had eaten the pie before we got home. The past perfect tense is used to emphasize that an action was complete before another took place. Fourth, past perfect progressive. Example, I had been going to work. She had been painting the door before the dog scratched it. The past perfect progressive tense is used to show that an ongoing action in the past has ended. Examples of the simple past tense. I played when I was younger. I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. Drawing on my fine command of the English language, I said nothing. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. My fake plants died because I didn't pretend to water them. Past progressive tense. Example of the past progressive tense: was or were plus present participle. I was playing for an hour. I was falling asleep when the phone rang. We were preparing a picnic and then it started to rain. I told my therapist I was having nightmares about nuclear explosion. He said, "Don't worry, it's not the end of the world." I was having trouble making ends meet and my beginning weren't meeting either. Past perfect tense. Examples of the past perfect tense: had plus past participle. I had played already. I had crossed the line. I was free, but there was no one to welcome me to the land of freedom. I was a stranger in a strange land. I had seen birth and death, but had thought they were different. I phoned my dad to tell him I had stopped smoking. He called me a quitter. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it had happened or not. I had always seen myself as a star. I want to be a galaxy. Examples of the past perfect progressive tense: had been plus present participle. I had been playing since I was 10. I had been weeding my garden for weeks, but it just surrendered to the weeds in the end. I had been writing fiction since I was in 8th grade because I love it. I thought that I was learning how to live, but I had been learning how to die. Even though I had been boxing for 3 years, I had no idea that I could beat somebody in the ring. Many people had been asking me to write an autobiography. It was funny to read a script that was so similar to what had been going on in my life. I'd been shouting and no one wanted to hear me. This is story for example past tense. I had a bad experience. It happened last week. I woke up late because my alarm clock didn't ring. I got up quickly and had a shower in a hurry. And as you guessed, I didn't have enough time to eat breakfast. I was driving my car fast and hoping I wouldn't be late for work. And that prevented me from taking a good look at the traffic lights. I failed to stop when the lights was red. And I was still driving fast when suddenly a policeman on his hacked motorbike overtook me and told me to stop. "Oh shit," I whispered and I pulled out. The policeman just stopped his motorbike right in front of my car. He got down his motorbike and approached me. "Good morning, you ran the red light. Can I see your driving license and paper, please?" he said as I was getting out of my car. I tapped my back pocket trying to find my wallet where I have my driving license and paper. But the wallet was not there. I checked my handbag in the car. It was not there either. "Excuse me, officer, I don't have my wallet. I left it at home. I am in a hurry," I said apologetically. Of course, the policeman wouldn't listen to such excuse. He told me to get back home and fetch the driving license and paper. He said I could leave my car there and he would wait. Luckily, I had some money in my other pocket. I caught a public transport and went back home. 30 minutes later, I got back to my car. I showed the policeman my driving license and paper, and he gave me a ticket for running the red light and for failing to produce my driving license and paper. By this time, I was 45 minutes late for work. I was sure my boss would be very angry. I had to drive to my office even faster. But there was another problem. I could find my car key. Perfect, I left my car key at home. Cursing. Again, I headed back home and grabbed the damn key that was lying on the table near the door. The public transport trip to go back to my car was slow as the driver had to stop very often for more passengers. It took me 25 minutes to get back to my car. When I was behind the wheel again, the time was 9:55. I was late, very late. I could see my boss's nasty face and could hear the words he would use to address my being late. So I drove the rest of the trip like hell. When I arrived at my office, I was surprised. The gate of the office was closed and I didn't see anyone there. Not even the office boy. The main door was also closed. And that was the time I realized it was Sunday.